Hi, this is Lily, and I came back from vacation. I gained 10 pounds, and I started it as 109.8 pounds. This is my 6 weeks of diet journey that I want to talk about. And first of all, from the day one, and this is 6 weeks, and I lost 2.5 pounds. And from 5 weeks to 6 weeks, the last week to this week, actually I gained because of this week I still am or almost like going through my cycle, and then as a woman, going through the cycle, and then it's really difficult to maintain diet, and I don't want to force myself or try not to stress out, because that's how I cope with my cycle. And then I get such a sweet tooth or fat or carbs, and I don't want to blame on myself. This is my body, and I really love my body, and I respect that as a woman, and I love being a woman. So this is a cycle that I cannot control, and then it's okay, and I don't want to force myself. And this is a journey for me, and just this 1 week not going to kill rest of my life anyway, and I just want to enjoy and stress free. This is my journey. I used to count and I lost, and this time I try not to count calories. I kind of know what it is because of I have done it whole entire year, and that gave me so much educate me, and I don't blame on like counting calories. Some people maybe know, but my case is helps me a lot, and this is what I'm doing for my 6 weeks, and I want to talk about what I ate for 6th week. Then first of all, 6th week I weighted it, and I am 107.3 pounds. So total is 2.5 pounds loss. But from the last week that I mentioned, this week I gained, but totally fine. And then this is a day 36. From the last week, the 5th week and 6th week, I tried to do something new approach, and then I kind of skipping the breakfast. I try not to skip meal. So I tend to have 3 meals and then 1 snack, 4 meals a day. But these days breakfast, the morning is super busy, so I tend to skip breakfast, and then I tend to have better or enjoy lunch and dinner and then 1 snack. Day 36, breakfast, I started with Thai curry that I cooked. I love Thai food, and this is green curry that I cooked, and some shrimp in there, but of course the protein was not enough. I added eggs in the bitter melon on the top, middle, and the right side, the big container is a pork loin. So eggs, and pork loin, and shrimp they were my protein, and the carb was steamed potato. Snack, I failed to make a pecan pie the day before, and my husband called this is pecan pie soup. It seriously didn't set well, but I still love pecan, so that was my snack. And watermelon as well. Dinner was again the shrimp, green curry, Thai curry, pork loin as a protein, and egg for my protein. So shrimp, pork loin, egg, protein, and carb was underneath of curry that probably you can see the steamed potato. That was my carb. After that, I have to have a dessert and pecan pie soup. As you can see how much I've been eating by myself, and then I just feel guilty that I don't want to waste, even though I didn't do it well. Day 37, I skipped breakfast, and lunch was cheeseburger and french fry. That was such a treat, and this is our favorite spot, and pickle, and I absolutely love it. When I go out, I try not to think about what's protein or carbs that much. I try to do, but not too much. I just want to enjoy the quality time with my husband or my friends or family. Dinner, I was craving for this Chinese cuisine, so I made, on the center you can see like a salad. So this is black sesame dressing on the top, and then chicken breast. So my carb was steamed potato because I had a Thai green curry shrimp, and steamed potato was my carb, and also major salad, that was my carb as well. But salad is not that much carb anyway. And my shrimp and chicken breast, and on the side chicken breast you can see also my protein. And fat is a black sesame. So nuts or those kind of sesame, I love it, but also same time it's pretty high fat and high cal. Of course, fat means a high calorie, so you have to watch. But I didn't balance. I thought I balanced it out somehow that day. Then, so my family went to Virginia for wedding, and this is on the way, and a long drive in the car. Of course, so bored. And we stopped by the gas station, picked up popcorn and maple pecans. I love nuts, high fat of course, but I love it. And of course this is popcorn butter. I love it as well. My husband picked up pretzel for my daughter. Of course I have to finish as well. In the trip, I try not to think too much about it because I just want to enjoy the time with my husband and my daughter. And when we long drive, we arrived, and we had, of course, I had almond biscotti because so bored, and then just in the car for a long time and so tired, so I had to have some sweet tooth to finish. Then my cycle just started that I didn't expect, and start having, that's how I noticed like I was start having like so much sweet craving. And my sister-in-law took us really nice pastry place that our favorite. Whenever we visit it, we tend to go. So that was such a nice treat, and the cookies, all the pastry, and all sweet stuff because I have such a sweet tooth. That time I had a chocolate croissant for breakfast. Lunch was exact same thing. As you can see, pretty much I ate pretty everything, and I had to finish like a lunch, breakfast. This is egg on the top. I absolutely loved it. And right after I had some still chicken breast salad, so I brought from home black sesame dressing on the top, and we had, this is marshmallow crispy cookie from Costco. Absolutely loved it. And steamed shrimp that my sister-in-law, so sweet, she picked it up for us. And this is some nice, and she cooked chili, and then chili with chips, oh my goodness, and cornbread or corn muffin you wanna call. Day 39, this is Domino pizza. The piece of Domino pizza from my nephew. So then some salad on the side. I didn't have enough protein, so I added it, whatever the pork, chicken breast, or some chicken thigh, and I made runny egg considered as dressing and also protein. And after the breakfast, I have some still sweet tooth going on, and I had some chocolate cookie or the pastry. This was, I ate half of it previously and still going on. Pears and blueberry cheesecake. Lunch was leftover chili and chips. I love this pita chips that she had, and then we found naan from her fridge, so we have to finish. I love naan, so naan with chili. That was so tasty though. That night, evening, we went to the wedding. So, oh, this is a mocktail, so no alcohol. It's such a sweet maple syrup juice that I absolutely loved it. And also that day was so unique. We had Indian cuisine for this wedding. Start with samosa and then fried food. And finger food was cauliflower and all the vegetarian dishes that we had. And right after that, other naan, different 2 type of naan, and then 3 different type of curry. This is some of the vegetarian dish, and then chicken, and then the cheese, paneer, so cheese, Indian cheese. And somehow I couldn't find a piece of cake. I had cupcake, chocolate cupcake that my daughter ate just 1 bite, and of course I have to finish it off. Day 40, we were going to leave early morning from this hotel, and I had a 2 breakfast. This is eggs and apple banana waffle, everything else that I share with my daughter and my husband. And I brought back more. This is my second plate for breakfast, and applesauce. This is more for my daughter, and then she had a waffle, but of course she didn't want to eat. So the bagel that I thought she would love, and I thought she would love donuts as well, but she was not really interested. So pretty much I ate them all. On the way back home, we had bathroom break. Then my husband stopped by Starbucks, and I don't get Starbucks that often. Probably I'm not fancy enough. So I have to pick up something, girly. Pecan Crunch Oat Latte, decaf. And of course, the biggest size I could find. That was such a fun and nice treat. And the lunchtime, we had a nice lunch with our sister-in-law, and this is the lunch I had. Potato chips and pita chips. I was craving for chips, but it's okay. Cycle, totally understandable. Dinner, after I came back from long drive, we were so tired. I don't want to cook or anything. So we had a takeout, and it's such a sweet neighbor. He brought mac and cheese for my daughter. Of course, I have to taste it as well. So we had a Korean takeout. This is tofu, kimchi, and then tteokbokki. Tteokbokki is a rice cake, sweet rice cake. So it's not really balanced meal that I tend to do, but just so tired and cycle, all good. So all mac and cheese and sweet and fat. Of course, I need it. Day 41, leftover from the night before. This is tteokbokki, and I ate all the tofu, so this is just pork kimchi and mac and cheese for my breakfast. I loved it. Lunch was Thai green curry, little shrimp left, and then chicken. I added the chicken for my protein and steamed potato for my carb. And I forgot about side dishes, so I tried to finish it up. Since we were away, I don't want to waste my side dishes, so I tried to eat. This is pumpkin and then Chinese pork and bamboo shoot. And I added it more chicken breast on the top because I needed more protein. Of course, my daughter had a leftover Halloween bagel that was also became my carb, and I loved that bagel. Dinner, we went for Costco shopping, so this is huge Costco new item that I wanted to order. But you don't believe how high calorie it was. It's this size. I ate it for 1 meal. I ate it all, and when I checked it, it was 1,100 calories. I think around there, 100. Yeah, it was good. But I had a good time, and I picked it up chips, pretzel chips, and I was eating that after the huge dinner because I was so hungry that day. Came back from Costco. I still going on, so my hungry was still kept going. So I had a Cheerios and then whole milk that I picked up from Costco. And right before the bed, I was craving for something sweet and fat. So I had a raisin and pine nuts. Then again, I ate pretzel chips again. I was so hungry that day. Like I kept going on for eating. Day 42. So I've been eating so much for the wedding and then cycle. I think my cycle was like kind of feeling like hunger was like coming down. And day 42, I went out to have lunch with my friends, And this is Chinese food, Indonesian fried rice, and this is a fish and a fried tofu. And soup, I finished up the soup. I forgot to take a picture, but this was a chicken soup, like a veggie chicken soup. More major is broth. That's what I had. And then white rice. I ate more than my friends, but all good. I had a good time. And then I wasn't hungry at all because I've been eating crazy, so I wasn't hungry. So I ended up just one meal a day. I was not planning to, just happened to be just one meal a day. And of course, I gained from last week back, but all good, cycle, no biggie, and I had a good time and a weekend.